I hope that the IMD Executive MBAs learned this week about corporate resilience, the importance of understanding your core and your values, but also your relationship with the ecosystem.
I think Japan is a really great place to learn about corporate resilience, because what we've seen is companies that have been ingrained in Japanese culture, Japanese traditions, that have been existing for thousands of years. And so how they've managed to really roll with the times and really pivot and push in order to change has been interesting.
Tokyo is the best place to learn how to create future-ready organization, because we had a very tough time for past 30 years, but finally, corporate Japan, Japanese companies began to regain their competitive advantage. That means they are showing resilience.
How do we reinvent ourselves? How do we collaborate? How do we break the boundaries? And how do we create the sustainability for the business to continue existing hundreds and hundreds of years from now?
Having had the opportunity to visit different companies in Japan has helped me a lot to bust some of the misconceptions and preconceptions I had about working environments in Japan. And what I have realized is that we have a lot of things in common and a lot of things that separate us from the Japanese working culture.
Aikido, Ikebana, Zen. They help us through physical activities to explore alternative ways, embracing impermanence while keeping the core, clarifying the self, letting others live, and turning the adversity into opportunity.
Aikido has influenced the philosophy of many of the business leaders that are part of both companies, or the Ikebana philosophy of treating the flowers and giving space to any one of them. Having the experience of meditating with a Zen Buddhist in a temple and understanding the importance of pausing and reflecting and self-transformation.
I think a lot of the content in this discovery expedition, and actually not only the content, but the practices that we have seen, the behaviors, the values, are about balance.
As we face a sustainability crisis and witness the rise of Gen AI, Japanese culture helps us remain aware of the unique values of human beings and organizations.
The biggest learning this week has been longevity. Whilst a lot of companies elsewhere are dying, Japan is an outlier. There are so many companies more than 200 years. It's mind-boggling. Why?
I feel very grateful to be here and to have had the opportunity to live through these two worlds and reconcile it together.
For me, as a leader, I want to be open about my challenges, not only about my successes, because we learn from the challenges, we grow from the challenges. This is the type of leader I want to become.